first, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Challenge Cup semi-finals. The Challenge Cup took place yesterday. Everybody had to endure the same weather and the show must go on. And what a show it was between four great teams in the semi-finals. The one that we're going to highlight is SYA versus Brick Lane. Two teams doing well in their division and hoping for a cup final to add to what has been an already great season for the both of them. What was the outcome? Let's watch the highlights and see what happened. convincing result. I don't know how much of a difference the weather made there, but the two teams were very close to each other in their division, but Brick Lane ran out the windows, and maybe that was a sign to SYA to say that maybe their position should be reversed in their league form. Who knows? 6-0 Brick Lane, you are through to the finals of the Challenge Cup. Well done to you. A final that will be played on the 6th of May. And who will be joining you? Well, it's going to be London Tigers, because they won their game by 3-0, and as predicted by many, the Tigers will make their first cup final of the season to play Brick Lane. How much of Brick Lane and SYA have you? Well, how much of Brick Lane have you seen?
I've refed them a couple of times actually this season. I think once was in the Challenge Cup earlier on this season, and once or twice in the league as well. And I think Brick Lane, I mean, the 6-0 scoreline is, I think, it probably isn't really entirely a fair reflection on SYA, because SYA are, I think, a better team than a 6-0.
I think that's something we've spoken about the season.
So they are a better team than that. However, take nothing away from Brick Lane. I think they are a brilliant squad. They've got good defence, which obviously shows here with the 6-0 scoreline. They've got good midfield, and I think up front they've got a couple of one or two pacey forwards who can actually go on and know where the back of the net is, and that's probably why, you know, the scoreline obviously is quite flattering to Brick Lane. Disappointing for SYA. However, Brick Lane, they are a good outfit and they deserve to be in the final.
Great. So two good teams in the final. Cameras, I'm just going to ask you the million-dollar question. Who's going to win it?
I think the onus is on Tigers, to be honest. That's the second final they're in this year, and they've got a semi-final. They've got a runner-up position to play for tomorrow as well. So I think although they tried to have a whitewash throughout it just didn't happen. I think
that Tigers' dominance just didn't function this year.
It didn't happen. So obviously, you know, Brick Lane are underdogs there, I must say. But then, you know, Brick Lane coming through strong throughout the whole cup competition, they can really dampen the spirits in the Tigers camp.
Well, I think Poplar were underdogs a couple of seasons ago, weren't they, in the cup ILFL Cup final, and they, you know, they beat Bromley by Bow, wasn't it, a Premier Division team? So you can never tell. Cup finals are always tense affairs for both teams involved, and I think it will be it will be a cracking game. I think.
It's good to get your views.